Good morning. Here from Thailand, and well, I woke up this morning and I just had this thought. I wanted to express something that came to my mind during the night. Um, I'm here in Thailand. I'm very happy with the people. There's a kind of lovingness and kindness that's hard to find in Europe or in America. And interesting here, the Buddhism, and this most people don't know, has no concept of God. Some say even Buddha said the concept of God is an unhealthy concept. So how is this possible? Like when you come from a Western tradition where you're very happy about the idea that there's a God who takes care of you and whom you can pray to, whom you can love, who loves you. This idea of a father that is always there, will be always there, and loves you, unconditionally loves you. So how is it possible that people can be without this concept, without this belief, this hope, this... Yes, how is this possible? And on the other hand, be so kind, so loving. In a way, there was no war here in many hundred years, and I've seen only friendliness and smiles in the many years I come here. So how is this possible? How is it possible to live without this hope, this belief in God? And well, then I thought, well, what happens when you pray for God to God, and you have all the hopes? It comes different. Most of the time, it comes different. Or you are a very practicing believer, but your life goes many times very different. You lose loved ones. You lose your job. You lose money, you have very difficult times, probably just as difficult times as anyone is here having. So what you have to do with your idea that God is loving you, is His unconditional love, you have to say it's His love that does all this to me for my betterment, for my evolution. So, well, and yes, this is very hard, and it's actually, in the end, it's the same problem that anyone comes to in any belief, in any religion all over the world. You pray, you have hopes, and then things come differently, and then you have to continue your hopes and your belief despite of all the things that go different. So, and now this, what came in my mind this night was, really, this is the purpose of it all. You have as a belief, a religious love, and then things come differently, and you still have to continue, and you want to continue this religious love, and because not despite the difficulty you continue, but in a way because of the difficulty, because of the challenges, the temptations. These are ways to deepen your connection. So what comes out in the end is very similar to what the monks and the believers here, they have no God, but they try to follow their religious concepts of non-violence, of non-attachment, and so on. And they do it, and despite doing their best, maybe, their life has many pitfalls, has many difficulties. So there's no God, but still it's the same. They have beliefs, they try to follow the rules of their religion, and still things go different than they have hoped and wished and prayed for. And so it's this polarity, this tension, this stress between the polarities that really deepens the connection. And in the West now, and maybe now it's the power of now that is very much in vogue. And if you look at this, it's also the same thing. You just want to be present. No matter what, you don't even have any beliefs. But you just want to be present. And now, what people don't realize is that what is it to be present? Does it mean you follow your schedule? I mean, most people, they have a schedule in the West. Not so much here. There's no schedule here, but they live from 1 minute on their schedule to another. So is this to be present? Is this the power of now, that you are in the grip of always the next SMS and the next phone call? Is this the power of now that really Tolle and the others are talking about? No. It's the same thing. You want to be present. What does this mean? It means to be unconditional. So whatever comes your way, that's what it is. So if the money comes along that you had expected or not, that's the way it is. It's the way it is. If the person that you have connections with act the way you want them, or hope them, or expect them to act or not, that's the way it is. So that's really to be present, not to be always minute to minute aware that there's the next SMS or the next phone call. No, it's expecting, accepting what comes moment to moment. It's about unconditionality. This is the power of now, and it's also the power of religion. Of, like here, there's this early morning, like Buddhism, like Christianity. It's about acceptance, about total acceptance, unconditional acceptance, and then that's unconditional love.